Up until now, there were rumors, but now news coming in, it is confirmed. Delhi Capitals, the IPL team, has a new coaching staff. These two gentlemen right behind me, one, of course, Venugopal Rao, a middle order batter who played for India, if I'm not mistaken, about 16 odd ODIs he played for India. Also, played for a very long time for Andhra Pradesh. Again, if I'm not mistaken, was India's under-19 captain. Alongside that is another man, Hemang Badani, left-hander batter who comes from Tamil Nadu, has a lot of coaching experience, played about 40 odd ODIs for India as well as for test matches too. So these two gentlemen are now going to be in charge of Delhi Capitals. Who have they replaced? Ricky Ponting, you already know, was the head coach. They've mutually parted ways. Ricky Ponting is headed to Punjab Kings, and in Ricky Ponting's place comes Hemang Badani. Hemang Badani, remember, has been coaching for some time now. He was an analyst as well on television, did commentary too, but coaching rather recently, and as a lot of people have taken note, he was earlier attached with the Chennai Super Kings in the initial years, later on with Sunrisers Hyderabad too, in the IPL as a support staff member. But it is at the domestic level where people started noticing him. One with the Tamil Nadu Ranji Trophy team, where he's credited to be mentoring players like Sai Kishore, who is the current captain of the Tamil Nadu team. Then in other T20 leagues, he was part of the SA T20 with Southern Capes, if I'm not mistaken, in 2023. So that was a title winning team that he was a part of, coaching there. ILT20, and that's where you can see the connection with the Delhi team, because he was part of the Dubai Capitals in ILT20 in the year where they finished runner-up. It was in January this year they finished runner-up, and so he was also part of that team as the head coach. And interestingly, the combination was the same. Venugopal Rao was the director of cricket. So how has this happened? By the way, the other big news from here is that Ricky Ponting being replaced by Hemang Badani. You knew that Ricky Ponting was out, but director of cricket, remember, for Delhi Capitals was Saurav Ganguly. Now, after the official appointment of Venugopal Rao, that means that Saurav Ganguly also moves out of the role as director of cricket of Delhi Capitals. Now, you have to understand how the functioning and how wheels within wheels really move, and why this change has really happened. How is it that Venugopal Rao has replaced Saurav Ganguly? I'll give you a bit of details in that. Now, remember, Delhi Capitals, unlike a lot of other teams, they are owned by two major stakeholders, GMR Group, which were the original owners, and then JSW, which later acquired 50% of Delhi Capitals. Now, the understanding between them as of now is that each owner, whether it's GMR, whether it is JSW, will manage the team for a period of 2 years. So now, for a period of 2 years, that is going to be this IPL right now, which will happen in the coming year, which is going to be 2025 and 2026. Those two IPL seasons will happen under the leadership or under the administration of GMR. After that, 2025, 26, 27, 28, it will be JSW's turn, and they will manage the team. While a lot of major decisions are taken by both the owners, but administratively, whether it's the CEO, whether it is going to be the director of cricket, coaching staff, that will be decided by the owners that have the in charge of the team for those 2 years. So this is what has happened. GMR are going to be looking after Delhi Capitals for the next 2 years. So they have decided to appoint their director of cricket, because remember, Venugopal Rao is their director of cricket and oversees their other cricketing operations wherever else they have teams. So they are saying even for the IPL, they'll have their director of cricket, and they've appointed their head coach. 2 years later, when it will be JSW's turn, that's where JSW will try and bring back Saurav Ganguly, because they have a long-lasting relationship, a very solid relationship. JSW, in fact, has now come out with a press release, because the news grapevine is going to be talking about how Saurav Ganguly has been sidelined, how Venugopal Rao has come. So JSW has also put out a press release making it very clear that Saurav Ganguly continues to be their director of cricket. Now, what will happen? The women's team, remember, they also have the women's team in India, the Delhi franchise, that is owned by JSW. That will be managed by Saurav Ganguly, will be director of cricket, and all other franchises that they may have world over in terms of T20 cricket, that project will also be helmed by Saurav Ganguly. So Saurav Ganguly remains director of cricket of JSW, but no more of Delhi Capitals. He is going to not be there in the dugout when you will be seeing the IPL matches. So that's how the cookie has crumbled. That's what I was talking about, the arrangement that the two owners have, which is why these decisions have been made in terms of who is going to be their support staff going forward. Now, these two gentlemen will then be deciding as to which are the players they are going to be retaining, what their auction strategy, and so on and so forth. So no Sourav Ganguly, no Ricky Ponting. That's the big news. Venugopal Rao, Hemang Badani are going to be the two pillars that are going to be running Delhi Capitals for the next 2 years. You let us know what you make of the appointments by Delhi Capitals and whether this now changes the equation of a certain player staying back. Does Rishabh Pant stay back? Do other players stay back, or do they now want to go back into auctions? All of those things we'll get to know as we near that date of 31st October. For the moment, Nikhil Naz signing off. Do give us a like on our videos, and yes, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today for more sports related content. Bye bye.